My face.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone, the camera is close to my face, as close as possible. How's everybody doing tonight?
Ready to watch Evil Dead?
So we're here tonight. We're going to be doing a commentary on Evil Dead 2, which is one of the best horror movies of the 1980s, apparently. It's just okay for me. How's everybody doing tonight? We've got Keith giggling
Hello.
like schoolgirl.
Because he's in the front row today, boys and girls.
What, at the top? I could move him. Seth's with us tonight. What's is that an Evil Dead shirt?
Army of Darkness. What's
That's
fucking good?
That's still best.
Every time I hear Army of Darkness anymore, I roll my eyes because of the bracket, the 90s bracket.
Look at his shirt.
I almost wore my remake shirt just to make Ray happy, but then I changed my mind.
Look at his shirt.
Yeah, here's mine. Ooh, Evil Dead. It's very similar to Nate's, but it's black and white. Nate's with us from Party Central. Stop. This is why you're not allowed down here when I do this. Stuff like that in front of the camera. It's Qdoba. Yeah, we got Qdoba for dinner. And Jared is here.
That's good
Just
stuff.
to cut hair.
Yep.
I've got my
Pompadour Jared.
I'm not wearing an Evil Dead shirt. I'm wearing a Repo Genetic Opera shirt. I can't find my She Bitch Let's Go shirt.
What?
I think everybody here likes Evil Dead 2 for the most part. I think it's my third favorite of the four movies. I think it's Keith's overall favorite. I'm just not into this one as much. Got David is here.
David look so.
What's up, David?
Got
Mark.
Mark. Yeah, we're doing it. Alex is with us. All right, guys. So we are right here.
What's your timestamp?
I don't have a timestamp on my Blu-ray player. I don't have a 4K player either, so
It has a button. It has a button display.
yeah, it doesn't have one. As I said,
What?
yeah, it doesn't. See, look, I got a pause thing. That's it.
I am at 21 seconds on mine, but I have a different thing than you guys, so I don't know if it's the
Blah blah blah. 4K. All right.
Oh my god!
Into our house.
Mine's for a case that plays at a different pace.
All right. Who's ready?
We're way ahead of the future.
Yeah.
Who's ready? See, look at
Mine's just better. It's got more pixels.
More pixels.
All
More
right.
pixels means better.
If we're ready, we're gonna go. Display.
I saw that movie Pixels. It ain't better.
There you go. That's where we are. If anybody's ready.
That's pretty much where I'm at too.
I hit play.
1, 2, 3, 4. Play.
It's not playing.
It's not playing. There it goes. Rosebud.
Oh, I'm already ahead of you because you delayed on your play.
I didn't. It was this cheap ass Blu-ray player. I hit play and it didn't do anything. All right.
Stop motion animation for the
So
win.
we got a little volume in the background for frame of reference for anybody that's tuning in.
The only volume you're going to hear from me is me eating chips. Chips and queso.
Is that all you had?
Huh?
Is that all you had? Chicken and queso.
I think most of us have probably seen like Evil Dead 2 before we saw Evil Dead 1. At least I did.
Negatory, good friend.
And then I realized that Evil Dead 2 is the complete remake of Evil Dead 1, only just funny.
It was the same thing for me because I watched Evil Dead 2 on a VHS tape all the time, and I was at Walmart, and there was like Evil Dead on Blu-ray, and I was like, fuck yeah, and I bought it, took it home, and stuck it in, and it was the original Evil Dead, and I was like, the fuck is this? I was so confused.
And you're like, this is so much better.
No, I was not.
Yeah, I saw the first one first and all by myself one night, lights out, and creeped the shit out of me, man.
I guess honestly, the first one I saw was probably Army of Darkness when I was like in 6th grade.
I think I remember I watched that one as a kid too, because I think it was because I kept watching Evil Dead 2, and somebody was like, "You should watch Army of Darkness," and we had it, and it was like in a gold like clamshell. I think it was like a director's cut or something.
I got to see Army of Darkness at the drive-in before any of them.
I remember staying the night at a buddy's house, and we had a double feature. It was Army of Darkness and Jason Goes to Hell. Probably should have ended with Army of Darkness because that didn't work out well.
Now, this movie is kind of like KMB's debut film, right?
Yeah.
Like the first time they all worked together as their own entity.
Entity, yeah.
So they work under Mark Shostrom.
Nicotera was still a baby when this shit came out, right after Dawn of the Dead, or Day of the Dead, I mean.
This wasn't too long after that.
I feel funny being here. Why are you so tall?
I love her hair. You have the best hair.
It like doesn't move.
What's going on with that hair?
That's cartoon hair.
That hairspray.
Hey, baby. Uh-huh.
Am I chewing too loud?
Oh, I didn't see that tape recorder there before.
Well, you rent a cabin, you get a nice tape, real tape recorder.
I love how he's able to make. I mean, there's an artificialness to everything, but it's so great.
You finished?
Like, obviously, you know, it's either model or matte painting there. You know, all the stop motion animation,
Stop motion animation.
just so cool.
See, that would be a cool movie to have. Like someone actually like do a mummy movie, but they're looking for this Book of the Dead.
The movie about her dad.
Yeah, like looking for the Book of the Dead and the tombs and stuff.
Kind of.
Henrietta back here rocking.
Henrietta's the standout character in this movie.
Ted Raimi sweating his balls off.
He said sweat pour out of his ear at one point.
Like, I don't know a lot of the storyline behind, like, you know, why, you know, he wanted to do the second one the way he did. I wonder if there was any pushback from, you know, Bruce Campbell. Like, we're literally making the same movie.
Well, it's because they couldn't get to the rights back for their first movie. They couldn't get the rights to it because they were going to just do a sequel, but they couldn't get the rights to the title Evil Dead. So they're like, "Fuck it, we'll just kind of like rehash." And,
I mean, technically, this is the third time they made it, isn't it?
Yeah,
technically, yeah. If you count their college film.
I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, they did a film.
Within the Woods, isn't it?
Within the Woods. Yeah, that's it.
There is an interview with Bruce Campbell though. He says like you can watch Evil Dead 1 and then play this movie right when he gets possessed, like he's getting thrown through the trees, and that's supposed to be where it should connect or line up.
What?
Notes expired.
What?
Expired. Sorry.
I think it's a good step because it's the character. Everything about it's changed. Like Ash is not the same Ash.
One, he doesn't have a unibrow.
Yeah.
The unibrow kills me.
Oh, I just love this movie.
You're gonna be here the whole time. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Is that coal?
Probably.
It just looks like a pile of coal.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
It doesn't look like dirt.
it's
It's
just
definitely not dirt.
it's such an
Lightning strike.
artistic film. Every frame, a painting.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that moon.
Look at that moon, man. Beautiful moon.
I tried to emulate this shot in my Satanica movie where I was pushing my DP David Bennell in a wheelchair through the aisles of the the library in and out. You know.
Were you making a race car sound too?
Yeah.
I remember when I worked at the vape shop, I was
No.
watching this because it was on cable, and somebody walked in on this scene, and they're like, "The fuck's happening?"
Were you like cinematic history?
What is it?
I just got douched in water.
How far off am I from everybody else?
Mine's right on
you're like
yours.
right behind on me.
I'm literally like a second ahead of you. That's about it.
Based only mother could love.
I love this eye shot.
You know the clouds. It's like a Monty Python cartoon. It's like Terry Gilliam did that piece for him.
Dun, 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 dun. Whoa there.
There it is.
Wait, my face is back. You've had a long night. You need a nap.
It's definitely a one of a kind type of film. I can't think of anything. I mean, outside of Night of the Living Dead, but it's not Night of the Living Dead.
Mark, I'm only turning my camera around until I'm done eating my chips.
All right, I was gonna make ramen to eat while I was watching this. So I look at Kayla. I'm like, yeah,
was
people
gonna
probably
say,
don't want to
I
watch me
really-
slurp noodles up while I watch Evil Dead.
Yeah, I really don't want to see you eat chips right now.
They're delicious.
I'm kind of hungry.
There, look at that one.
Mm-hmm. Pick it up, hurry. Napkin.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys all seen Intruder? And I'm asking anybody watching too. Have you guys all seen Intruder?
Yeah.
I feel like I have, but I can't remember. The title sounds familiar.
Is that
I'm not
the one
sure who
with-
directed it, but Sam Raimi is in it. Bruce Campbell makes a cameo. But it's like the same group of friends that, like after The Evil Dead kind of came out, they went together and made a movie in a supermarket.
Wasn't that Scott Spiegel's directing?
That might be right. Sam Raimi plays the butcher in the movie. It's a fun slasher in a supermarket.
I think the other thing I always liked about this movie growing up is like it could take place in my backyard because I grew up in the middle of nowhere. Like without knowing what state it was in, like it could just take place anywhere where there's forests.
I love the miniature bridge. So cool.
They rotoscope him on it.
Yeah.
He definitely is conjuring his inner Harryhausen.
I mean that's not even attempting to look real. The painting is very cartoonish.
Well, this whole movie's cartoonish.
I know. I fucking love. I love it because it's even though it's like that, it still creeps me out a bit. The rear projection.
Oh my God, where am I at now?
Hold on.
Like they were having fun making this thing. I could just, hey, let's try this. Let's do it this way.
You want that?
Let's play that.
Ooh.
Now remind me how they do these shots. I mean, they're on like a what's the camera on?
I think they're just like on like a little like goat cart doom buggy thing.
I
could
would
be
think
wrong.
like a 4-wheeler or something. Yeah. And magically, it's dark.
That happened today, actually. It was light outside. And
Oh yeah.
You blink and you think it's 10 o'clock.
He should be dead after that.
Okay.
David Gill says Intruders is awesome.
I love this. That he goes through. I love that he goes inside the walls and everything, and you can see the top that it's a set.
Yeah.
It's just so great.
He's just running away from the camera.
He's going in the wall like a rat from people under the stairs at that moment.
It's still looking for him. I love it.
Speaking of Bruce Campbell, I showed my friend Bubba Hotep last weekend. He didn't know what to think.
One big bitch bug, man.
There's strange rotten on the shithouse walls, man.
Fucking lines in that movie.
I love Lansdale. Best thing is like hearing the audio commentary with Bruce watching it as Elvis. Have you heard the commentary?
I have
Bubba
not.
Hotep?
I'll have to watch it.
There's a commentary. He does it as Elvis. The whole commentary. Yeah, like he'd be watching like, yeah, see, man, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Well, we were trying to pick a movie, and I was like, "Wait, I got Bubba Hotep," and he was like, "What is that?" And I was just like, "Bruce Campbell plays Elvis, and there's a black man who thinks he's JFK. That's all I'm giving you."
Yeah, Ozzie Davis thinks he's John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, which would be a winner for me even before I even watched it.
I think it was sand.
Hey, anybody else going to see the Evil Dead the musical live?
Are they doing that again?
I don't know, but they did it back when they did it locally in Louisville a lot. My buddy Herschel was in it. Played this guy, Evil.
It's probably not
Whatever,
coming here, so probably not.
That shit's funny. It's a funny musical.
His hair has like the weirdest fucking color transition. It goes from like straight up bright ass blonde to just dark brown. Derek Scott said this movie's such a mind fuck, lol.
It is, man. Like everything he goes through from like this point till they show up, it's just it's so fun.
And Dave Gill said he saw the musical once. He said it was lots of fun.
What musical?
Is it as fun as Cannibal the musical?
Oh, it's funnier than that. Yeah. And like they get that one song. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
Your friend turned into a demon. What the fuck was that? That's got to be on YouTube somewhere. I
Yeah, I
imagine.
would imagine.
It's worth checking out. At least like even just hearing it, the songs.
Here we go. Everything's gonna start freaking out.
Are you
I'm
done?
familiar with the cinematographer Peter Deming. I wonder what else he's done.
I would look it up, but I'm on my phone.
Yeah, I'm on my cell phone.
I'll look it up. Not saying much as it is, so maybe this will give me something to say.
Bum, bum, bam, bum, bum, bam, bam, bam. Bum, bum.
My cat is looking at the TV like the fuck's happening.
Give me my head back, thank you. Bam, bam.
Yeah, 15. You don't like it?
That was like the old tip the hat to you motif. I love that. And her head's not moving.
She flies away. Peter Pan.
Let's see. Peter Deming. He was a cinematographer on House Party.
House Party.
Wow.
Drop Dead Fred. My Cousin Vinny. Son-in-Law. Loaded Weapon 1. That's a fun movie. Joe's Apartment. Lost Highway. Austin Powers. Scream 2.
He did Lost Highway?
Yeah, Scream 2. Scream 3. Mulholland Drive.
That was good.
From Hell. Austin Powers. Goldmember. Huckabees. Rumor Has It. Married Life. Lucky You. Drag Me to Hell.
He's all over the place.
Scream 4. Cabin in the Woods. Oz the Great and Powerful. He's a Sam Raimi guy for sure.
Yeah.
Quite a resume, sounds like.
He even acted in the movie.
I love the lighting in this
He was
film.
in Scream 2.
Hello. The whole hand thing is just so
It's
classic.
great.
It's so good. I remember seeing clips of that hand scene in something before I saw the movie, and remember watching like, what in the hell is this movie?
He does such a good job just playing with a prop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he can literally do anything. He just has to hold on to it.
And isn't that where he says work shed or tool shed
Yeah.
or something? Was it Kurt Russell that he met who said that to him on like John Carpenter's set on LA? Just walked up to him and went, work shed. Yeah. Isn't the Freddy glove up there in this shot?
Yeah. Yeah, it's by the door.
Did they already show it?
Yeah, it's right there when you open the door.
Right when it first opens it, yeah.
The first movie had the Hills Have Eyes poster, and of course there was scenes from the first movie in Nightmare Street.
You're going down.
Oh, there's no chainsaw. I got the chainsaw.
What the heck?
I love how black the
There
blood
becomes a
is. So
head.
dark.
This is like the Three Stooges of a horror movie.
I've seen
It
it.
is.
Oh, Jesus.
Did they make it black to avoid censorship?
Maybe. It looks cool. I don't care.
Yeah. Talk about a makeup artist's dream gig.
No way. There's the glove.
Oh, there it is.
What is that? Oh, well, that's cool. But it's not real.
It's alright, it's not real. It's just a movie.
I know. Movies aren't real.
Yep.
David Gill said the work shed line was Rob Teppert's idea, I believe.
But the Freddy Krueger house is a real thing.
Didn't Rob Teppert's help Sam Raimi with Gladiators?
Gladiators.
HBO show. Fuck, I'm totally flaking.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Hercules.
Nope. Spartacus. God damn it.
Spartacus.
I'm pretty sure Rob Teppert's was part of Spartacus with Sam Raimi too. Which I don't know if you guys ever watched that show, but it was pretty good.
Blood on the Sand.
I had the first season on DVD, but I haven't ever watched it all.
It's pretty good. It's over the top
Yeah.
ridiculous, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty over the top, but lots of good violence. And wieners for some reason.
And wieners?
Yeah.
Well, they're gladiators, right? They used to fight naked, didn't they?
Every time me and Kayla watch a movie, she like rolls her eyes because there's tits, and then like if there's one movie there's like a dick or a butt, like she freaks out. She's like, "Holy shit! There's a movie with a dick in it."
It can happen.
I'm like, you haven't watched The Watchmen, and it shows.
Is that what you get out of the Watchmen? Is the penis?
No, it's just because it's there like the whole fucking movie.
No, it's not. He puts a diaper on at one point.
I mean, that does make sense. I mean, you know, the average female when they're watching movies, why is there so many boobs? Why is there enough dicks? And then when they see the dicks, like, I don't know if I want to see that.
Hey, Ray, is your daughter still in the room?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
I forgot all about that.
Crap.
She's not paying attention. She's playing.
A little bit of a mirror gag.
Thanks, Nate.
Does
Damn
that
it.
sound fine?
My new one.
You broke it?
No, I'm just saying she's my new one, remember?
Got her yesterday. I hope you didn't break her.
I'm going to her across so I don't get to be.
Why?
I don't want to get.
There she is.
Okay, I want to get back on the couch.
You're just doing that to
No,
show
no.
yourself on the
No,
computer.
no.
There you are. I know you're doing.
So I remember sometime in like the early 90s, I think it was, I was at a mall in Louisville, and I see this stage and all these chairs and then this long line of people waiting for something. And like the line is made up of children and mothers and fathers and teenagers and men in their 20s and jean jackets, long hair and leather. And I'm like, what? What's going on? And then all of a sudden, a cowboy walks on stage, and it's Bruce Campbell doing an appearance as Briscoe County Jr.
You're like, what pulls such a diversity?
And then he talked about it in his first book, I think. I remember that. Because he talked about the crowds. And like, it'd be like a bunch of dudes who looked like they, were in a metal band. And then a bunch of families, like, holding their kids close.
Like, we know who's the Evil Dead fan here.
Bobby Joe!
Bobby Chow.
Bobby Joe.
Ow. What hooks now it's me?
Then do it.
want to go swimming.
You won't be. What happened to Jared?
Could they get any more white with the sweater around the neck and the members only jacket?
But they're down there.
Can get them. It'll be fine.
Been a miniature little.
Yeah, it looks great. These people have to go ruin Ash's fun.
Wasn't Danny like the killer in Intruder?
I believe. Okay, yeah, that's that. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a long time.
I just bought it a couple weeks ago.
Hero.
No 4K or anything, but you know.
Not 4K or import from Turkey.
I'm sorry.
It was a DVD for $4. Could pass it up. DVD.
Bedazzled by Billie Eilish. So,
What, Billie Eilish?
this is cool. I love to see it. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
You should not cut it off.
Just watch this thing and you'll see what he does. I remember showing this to my son when he was really, really young. He loved it. You know, so it was hilarious. I told him, yeah, it's okay.
The perspective of the hand.
Ooh.
Ah, son of a bitch. There we go.
Wow, that hand is strong.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's stronger than him. He's trying to get a knife thing. Like, I don't know what that's called,
Is
but
it a little cleaver?
I think it's called a cleaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey.
Is this her first time seeing it, Ray?
She's seen some of it.
I want to see this guy.
The easiest chainsaw to start Nerd Man.
I know.
Really cuts off his hand.
Carrie always ain't got nothing on me.
So what happens if you die in this movie?
What do you mean,
Like, that girl.
girl?
That girl that died in the beginning.
Oh, you saw her dancing around like a tramp.
But why is she still alive?
She's not.
Like, how?
She's dead by dawn.
Dead by God.
Jared, what the heck?
I don't know where Jared went. All I see is a wall.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Where
She's got
is-
the pages framed and everything. I just came from Hobby Lobby.
I want to see
These guys
Jared.
carry the trunk. Bullshit.
Huh? Got to the trunk.
Reminds me of that scene in Spaceballs. Do you need to pack this giant ass fucking
Hair dryer?
hair dryer? Yep, you remember. She remembers.
This is Your Highness's royal luggage.
Baseball is really weird.
You love Spaceballs.
Yeah, I know. It's a very weird.
Farewell to arms.
How's it suspicious, do I think?
I don't know. Just be quiet.
Or, so what is this?
Probably the best part of the whole
Shimmy,
movie, in
shimmy
my
away.
opinion.
Just shimmy, shimmy away like.
Oh, is that how you do it?
I don't know. Where is it? How do you shimmy, shimmy? While I'm doing this.
Shim, shim. This is the best.
What's a shoe? It's by mouthwash. It's by
What does that hand remind you
mouthwash. Oh my god.
of? What?
This wine. This wine.
Did you like that? You like that scene?
I am glad that they developed Ash into this smart-ass, cocky character that he became.
Yeah.
Yes, I love this right here. This is great.
Yeah, like I think it was like I haven't finished all the show, but there was like that one where there's like the demon. Like I talked to that blue demon or whatever it was. That like is I
Yeah.
can't remember what his thing was, but he's like, well, he does this, and he goes, well, he can do that on his own time. It's like, he looks up to him.
Is that
I remember
right?
it was one of the funniest lines I've ever heard Ash say.
Ah.
I love that
It
show.
would have been awesome to see him and Freddy Krueger verbally go at each other.
Oh my gosh, it's already at 15
Has anyone ever made a fan film like that?
I don't think so.
It's not.
Daddy, I just
That's part of the whole. My favorite part of the movie.
and it's at
Yeah.
15.
This is my favorite part.
What
I
the
think
fuck?
this is good. Just about everybody's favorite part.
The fucking lamp.
Huh?
There's a lamp.
Oh, the lamp.
I'm shocked that Spirit Halloween hasn't put a lamp out like that that just like sways.
Why? Clapping with. You see laughing. Oh, he's just trying to blend in.
Yeah, you're trying to blend in.
Trying to blend in. I'm gonna go to the next one. Oh, this is really nice. That was my laugh.
This is the dullest audio commentary. He said shit.
It's literally a commentary. Is it even a commentary? Daddy,
What?
when you post this, I'm going to watch it and.
No, you don't. Please don't.
Oh no,
You don't need to watch this.
but I want to.
You don't need to.
No, I do.
Why?
Is it cool?
David Gill says finish the series, Nate. It's pretty fun.
Is anybody streaming it right now? Because I've got like the
It's on
DVDs of 1 or 2 seasons. I
It was
think
on
I
Netflix
saw.
forever.
I think I've seen like the
All three are on Netflix.
okay, because I know I've seen like the first and the second half, like the first half of the second season.
Mm-hmm.
But what was it on? Showtime? Is that what it was?
Stars.
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 Yeah, I never subscribed to Stars, so I saw like once once the season was over, I didn't finish it.
I literally got Stars just for it, and then it irritated me that it pretty much got
I just
canceled because
waited.
people pirated it.
I just waited for Blu-ray.
So I showed my 5-year-old Dead Alive once. I had no idea it was scary. That poor boy cried and cried.
God, how was the dinner scene with your child?
I remember when that came out. I was at the video store, and there was like this little, like what do you call it, a marketing piece on the counter, and it said, "We dare you to rent this movie."
Was it this movie?
It was Dead Alive.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like a little cardboard standee that had
Yeah,
you-
little
I remember
cardboard.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on little small one on the counter.
I think I remember that. He was it wasn't his kid. He was babysitting. He asked me, how did I introduce my kids to horror?
That was a weird
That's not weird. That's a good question.
question.
But actually, this one is the first thing I think I showed my son.
And what's the one?
Pet Cemetery was your first horror film movie.
My daughter was in a horror movie in utero and out out of the womb.
Okay, hipster. You gotta outdo me.
She literally grew up around the shit because I was doing conventions and we'd go see all kinds of crazy shit.
JP's here. Say hi to JP, everybody. The
Hey, JP.
director of Halloween Night. I'm not gonna say his last name because I always screw it up.
What
The Stefano. Was that it?
the second?
Yep.
That was you said?
JP, thanks for joining us for however many minutes you're gonna be here. Dead Alive is amazing. Another landmark on horror comedy. You know, there was a trailer for Dead Alive before this on my Blu-ray. Yes, a trailer on a Blu-ray. For the Blu-ray, which is either out of print or it never existed. I don't know. Where did Jared go?
Kick ass for the Lord.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
I got his JP's last name perfect. Now I'm gonna mess it up again.
What is it?
Di Stefano.
Di Stefano.
D.
No, that's not
Stefano.
Gotta enunciate the D.
Di Stefano. Di Stefano. Like that. Stefano.
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 JP, Mark loved your movie. He says thank you. Yes, yes. Killer movie. Can't wait to get a copy of it.
Party's over. Oh, the seller.
See, here's another scream that people make fun of Mark Patton and his scream. That was a girly ass scream.
Yeah, because that's how men scream. For
Yeah,
real,
exactly.
Yeah.
Daddy,
No one
you
goes, oh,
You heard my daughter scream it yesterday when she got a shot.
someone's in my fruit cellar.
yeah, she's on my milk. And it's cold. And it's cool. Yeah.
My guy's like, let me out, but I'm gonna keep fucking up this chain so you can't get a fucking key in it.
Yeah, is that a pooping or just out of the room? No.
Did you go to Helena? So where's Jared? He's either pooping or I don't know.
Out of the room. Rather pooping or out of the room. Yeah.
My favorite part is coming up here.
Another eyeball.
Yep, I love that.
Yeah, that's good. It's better eyeball than Friday the 13th 3D.
Why did you even swallow that thing?
I really want to know who's under that. Just like lifted the fuck out of it.
Couple,
Sam
couple,
Raimi,
couple
no,
crew members.
you probably just tell who's the bitch of the movie.
Oh, Jared's back.
JP does stuffy nose.
JP the stuffy nose. Yep.
What you were
Jared, we
pooping?
thought you became light sockets.
Helena thought you were pooping.
Yes. I actually had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you're right.
Right, Jared.
Jared, she said she wanted to know if she was right.
You are right. I had to go to the bathroom.
Let's see. Henrietta terrified the fuck out of me. Really? I always found Henrietta delightful.
Cool.
Yeah. A little trivia: my acting coach here in Houston had played the Mini Ash in Army of Darkness. His name was Deke Anderson, or is that Deke?
What?
Amber Foster says I used to call her Grandma Lumpy Legs when I was a kid. She's not talking about Henrietta. She's talking about the chick with the yellow shirt. I can't remember her name. Look at her. What a great image. Old lady in the fruit cellar.
Let me out.
For those who are watching, I'm curious to know what you think of the 2013 Evil Dead movie. Let us know in the comments. I'm curious. I love it. It's actually my favorite of all the movies.
Criminally underrated.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, Brett.
What? Come here.
My friend Brett, he's got a new job he's starting on the 30th. This is like his 5th job this year.
Yeah. Is that where's one?
I think he's going for the record.
I can't wait to hear the movie.
We can hear it on somebody else's TV.
It's not as good. It's not good.
What about him? You think he's good looking? No. But he can float.
I love how you can like see the string on his back.
Like a bee.
Like a
See what?
You can see the string on his
Not
back.
teeth. He has teeth
Wow.
behind his front teeth. So
No, you can. He
Hi,
totally can.
Don.
David Dill says, I like the 2013 Evil Dead. Saw it opening night in theaters. So did I.
So did
I
I.
thought it was going to be a rough night when they had the camera upside down and they swing it around. I was like, oh, gave me a little bit of motion sickness. This hair is delicious. It's got fiber. Help you poop like Jared.
My friend Nick won't watch the remake.
Well, I mean, first you shouldn't call it a remake.
Yeah, true.
I don't think it's a remake. Do you guys think it's a remake? I just think it's
I
one
mean,
thing.
I feel like they're trying to do, like, after watching the TV show, I feel like it's just alternate reality, like, stuff.
Yeah, it's very different from this and Evil Dead. You know, there's some similarities, but
Oh, there was other books, wasn't there?
hey, you like that? You like the green pus?
Full of detergent. We live. We live.
Brought to you by Tide.
Tide Blue.
Time to do dishes.
This is
You know,
bounce.
like, it's like, well, Ash broke all the dishes, no use for it, so I get to wash the dishes.
Well, what? We can't have a fancy dinner party. It's one of my favorite movies. I showed it to my 16-year-old cousins. They loved it. I tell people it's heavy metal horror because they blend gore and terror. I love it. The opening scene of the 2013 Evil Dead is so goddamn good.
Yeah.
She's like, please, Daddy. What did she say? I'll swat. Hey, stop walking in front of the camera.
Sorry.
They don't want to see me.
Alvarez is a really good filmmaker. It's a shame.
Did it come off?
Come
like,
on.
Today?
I don't
Feeding?
breathe. And I really liked his Girl with the Dragon Tattoo movie.
I
I
still
never
haven't,
seen that one.
are you talking about the newer
Girl,
one?
yeah. He directed that one, the last
Yeah, I
one.
haven't seen that one yet. I really like Don't Breathe.
I wonder if this is okay. Your soul. That's it. Not swallow. I always want to say swallow the soul. Seth says the 2013 film was great. Thanks, Seth. You could have actually spoken the words.
Let's just type it in. He couldn't have said it. Why
What? Helena, be quiet.
Sorry.
I love all those like look pan shots.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Sugar.
Who here's met Bruce Campbell?
So, Jared and I were gonna, but the line situation is dumb.
Yeah, I met him and it was funny. Because he was at the end of the show and I just wanted to get some artwork and I gave it to him and he goes, he's gonna go sign it and he goes, I said, no, it's for you. He goes, wouldn't it be cooler if I signed it and gave it back to you? I was like, you don't have to take it. I know. Give it. Yeah, it'll be cool if you sign it. So he signed it. And gave it to me.
So he didn't want it?
No, he didn't want to take it with him. He didn't give a shit. And you know, I had another interaction with him a few years ago when I met Clu Gulager. I was meeting Clu and I just walked up and all of a sudden I get interrupted by Bruce Campbell who walks up and goes, "Hey, how you doing, Clu?" And he sits next to Clu and he starts going on about how awesome Clu Gulager. He is an actor's actor. The way he delivers a line, he started like imitating Clu Gulager. And so I was like, if you're gonna get interrupted when you're meeting somebody you've been waiting forever to meet, pretty good that Ash is the guy that interrupts you.
Yeah, when we were there for Horror Hound, he definitely had a
line ticket, didn't you?
A card, and you can stand in line, but you're not guaranteed anything. But I didn't sign up for anything beforehand, so it was like you grab a card, and if he has enough time, he could get to you. That was the way it was. It was interesting.
Does that come up, baby? I'm not holding your hand. Oh, it's Pazuzu. I have to say, once they show up, I kind of lose interest in this movie a bit. That's kind of how I am with Army of Darkness. After the first half, I kind of like whatever.
I'm the same way. It's like I don't have much interest in them, and in Army of Darkness, when Ash shows up, I check out.
When Ash shows up.
So at the very beginning of the movie?
Yeah, I'm just...
That's the best horror film of the 90s.
No, it's not.
I think the third act is fun.
I think Candyman's the best horror
I've seen.
Yeah.
Helena agrees with me.
I'm a Scream guy, I guess.
I like Scream too, and then Scream.
Yeah.
I like 2 and 1 Scream. But I like Candyman so much better. It's so good. The score is phenomenal.
But I'm not a horror fan because I like Scream.
Listen, modern horror fan.
She's not a modern horror fan. I'll do it.
One of my favorite parts of the 2013 Evil Dead is with the chainsaw, starts raining blood, all that shit's awesome.
Jane Levy,
Jane Levy's amazing in Evil Dead.
incredible in that movie.
Yes, she is. They're making another Evil Dead, but she's not coming back. Is it another sequel? I mean, is it a sequel to that one, or is it? What is it? Do we know?
I have no clue. All they've really mentioned is there's going to be like a female lead, but I swear I read something about how it's going to be different because it's going to take place in like a high-rise building or something.
Oh, Lord. So it's Evil Dead 2, Poltergeist 3.
So it's going to be Evil Dead Die Hard.
No, it's Evil Dead 2, Poltergeist 3. That's what I'm telling you. What? What are you doing me? I don't need my glasses right now.
I remember leaving the theater after seeing Evil Dead 2013 and going, if the horror fans don't love this, I don't know what the fuck they want.
Well, good news is that was voted our #1 movie that is 2010.
Yep. I just felt it had everything. It was kind of scary. It was violent and bloody and gory as hell.
It was super violent.
It rained blood, Slayer fans. A demon takes a chainsaw to the face.
I'm trying to get
In
my
the
friend.
in the bleeding, in the blood rain.
I'm trying to get my friend to watch it. He watched the Red Band trailer and like he saw the razor blade with the tongue and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not watching that." I was like, "Come on."
I saw the razor blade through the tongue. I'm like, I'm watching the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Well, he loves these Evil Dead movies, but he's like, that's like too much for him apparently.
Man, it's pretty gruesome stuff.
It is that fucking
Very,
meltdown
very-
scene.
Or the girl with her thing in her cheek. Is,
Yeah, and then the turkey carver.
yeah. It's been a while since I've watched it, but I just remember
I'm
like
gonna watch that again because we keep
I
talking about it.
I just remember like this movie delivers on everything, and it's got an incredible performance from the lead actress. It's
Really, I don't think there's a weak one in the bunch.
I remember I
And-
went and saw it opening night, and I took a bunch of people with me who've never seen any Evil Dead and weren't horror people, and I was like, "Yeah, this is the wrong movie to take you people to."
well, they like to me like they gave a reason for them to be there, and
Yeah, it
why
was a
not?
great
Why not
reason.
to leave? You know, why not to believe her? Why not? Like they just, I mean, it was a perfect reason
Yep.
for them. Like, you're trying to break somebody of their addiction, and they're like going like, no, she's not really seeing this stuff. She's just trying to get out of here.
Lost Seth,
So-
apparently.
His stuff was like spinning, so he probably lost connection.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got to plug in my computer and it died. As Nathan's like, is my phone dying?
I gotta make sure mine plugged. No, that's not. It's just my phone. Getting the hell out of here.
Hail.
Hell.
Oh, we just lost Danny Hicks, didn't we?
Yep.
Oh, really?
The news, the cancer diagnosis, came out of nowhere, and they started the Kickstarter. And then it wasn't very long after, I think it was Kickstarter Indiegogo to raise money for the bills. And, it was not long after, and it was it's too late.
Another Evil Dead thing. Like when I premiered my first directorial debut, they put it against an Evil Dead panel. The Evil Dead 1 and 2. So Danny was there, and all these people were there. Ash, Bruce was there. And I said, yeah, no one's coming to my movie. And shockingly enough, we had about 150 people, which was really shocking.
It was because the Evil Dead panel was full. They couldn't go anywhere else.
Probably. Well, we go see that piece of shit that Milner guy did. I wish for the dead. I wish I could be an Evil Dead. That's what I wish.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's a Wizard of Oz scene.
Who
Stole
threw
the
that
apples.
apple?
So who else loved Drag Me to Hell?
Me?
I haven't seen that in forever.
I love that movie, and people didn't, and I don't get it. Like it's total Sam vintage Raimi.
Yeah, very much. It's got a great ending too.
I love that movie. Yeah, it fulfilled the title.
Yeah.
I remember, like, man, I took my my sister-in-law came and visited, and we went and saw it again, but we saw it at the drive-in, and it was a double bill, and it was so perfect because it was Drag Me to Hell and Zombieland. That was a great double feature.
Bobby Joe.
Bobby
Weird.
Joe. Bobby Joe's pregnant with 3 babies. Ouch.
Boom.
Let's see. David Gill said Drag Me to Hell is good. Mark Graham said Drag Me to Hell could have had a better ending in his opinion. Could have taken
Really?
the boyfriend.
Well, the okay. It was
Doesn't
about
that movie have an alternate ending?
she was cursed, not him. Why would he get dragged? I watched,
She's like, how the
Jason-
fuck do I grip this thing?
I like Jason Goes to Hell,
Don't know what to do with my hands.
and that dagger is way better than this one.
When I got my replica of that in, I was like, yeah, this thing is so impractical. It's fucking ridiculous.
Did you grip it by the blade when you got it out of the package?
Ha ha ha.
Well, that's what she did.
Oh yeah. No. It doesn't feel like something you should be holding. Like there's no place for a hand on it.
I mean, it's like, wasn't it forged in hell or something like that?
Cenobite made that shit. It's like, how? I have such knives to show you.
Yeah. It's such knives to show you. That's pretty good.
I've got my ramen now.
Did you order the large?
Jesus Christ, that's a
I ate a lot of
fucking.
ramen.
Did you get a mixing bowl for that?
Yeah.
That's about 30 cents in ramen, man. Shit.
There we go.
It's the size of my head with the ramen.
Take a bite. Let's see it. Slurp those noodles.
What?
Well, I eat ramen weird. It's no liquid and just cheese and the packaging.
What is it?
Oh, so you take all the water out and
Yeah, I
add
don't like
sodium?
I used
That's
to
how
do
I
that.
do. I don't. The water.
Yeah.
I did that
Right,
when I
come
was
on,
in
you're on the
college.
big screen. Take a bite.
Take a bite.
Take a
Ash
bite. It's hot.
tearing down the
It's piping hot. Do you not see the
landscaping.
steam rolling off of it?
Take a bite.
Take a bite. That looks good.
Okay, that was anticlimactic.
The Phantom coming out of the attic.
Yeah, it's Kayla.
She got a blanket wrapped around her again.
Yeah, she's like, don't see my face. This right here just looks like the movie poster for The Fog.
Yeah. That's not Jamie Lee.
You're kind of weird.
Not
What
after
flavor is it? Chicken?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Chicken. I used to like the beef ramen the best.
Totally not rubber knife.
I think beef is the best. That's what we've got in the cabinet. I should get some too later.
Beef
No idea.
Back.
So talk about how much you love ramen noodles.
I love ramen.
I
And
don't.
she like, yeah, I'm sorry, and like starts yelling at him to shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure every one of us has a ramen noodle story at some point.
But what do you mean a ramen noodle story?
I lived on ramen noodles when I was in college.
The only thing I can tell you is I like to eat them.
That's the only
That's
thing.
I don't have any weird stories about it. I used to shove them up my ass. How about that? Used to cook them
I
raw.
would not do that. I would cut up hot dogs and put them in with my ramen.
Were they at least
Yeah.
cooked?
Oh,
The hot dogs?
yeah. In
Ray said
ramen?
he shoves them up his ass. I was like, are they at least cooked?
I used to put hot dogs up there. I don't put hot ramen up my ass.
No, let
Hot
it get a little
dog.
cold, so it's cold and wiggly.
How did this commentary get to shoving ramen up our ass?
You want ramen?
You brought out that orange big ass bowl.
Yeah.
You know when you're talking about it.
Now that I'm talking about it, she wants some ramen. I have to make her some. Here we go.
Eating ramen out of a Cleveland Browns helmet and shit.
Here's a nice blood scene.
That's what happens when you put ramen up your ass.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's some dead alive. That's some dead alive blood.
Yeah, it is.
I want ramen.
And look how clean she is afterward.
Ah!
It's like Peter Venkman at the end of Ghostbusters.
That is a good point. He literally has no marshmallow all over him.
Mm-hmm.
I always assumed Bill Murray was a jerk, and it was like, I don't want that stuff on me.
Why? He's my favorite.
I love Bill Murray, but I just
He's in Zombieland.
Yeah, he's like, look, I got the slime in the first movie. Put on those guys. I feel so funky.
that's true. He got slime. He didn't need to have all that shit on him.
Yeah, he's like, look, it's your turn, guys.
That's the worst. Too. I wouldn't want to be. I'd rather have, the Stay Puft stuff, the whatever they use.
It looked like
Oh,
shaving cream for the most part.
Yeah.
Doesn't he hide behind like the statue?
Yeah,
or
he
something?
was hiding behind rocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're like, all right, you guys are all going to stand here and get covered.
Who was
And
covered the
it's like
most?
one take, and they like throw all the puff, and he just hides, and he's like, yeah, I'm not
Who
gonna
was covered the most? That was it Winston?
I think it was Winston.
Yeah. Look at all.
Saying shit that'll turn you white.
That job's definitely not worth $10,500 a year. Wait, they're paying you?
She's gonna have a hard time reselling her family's cabinet. She keeps tearing it up.
Yeah.
It became a rehab facility.
You can do what you want, just don't touch the chin.
Thanks, Mark, for hanging out. I'm still not going to turn the camera on me.
You
It's
are
like
not
half of your
ugly.
TV already.
Thank you.
Huh? No, Facebook hasn't shut us down, so whatever.
I'm sure they had bigger Facebook fish to fry.
Yeah. That's why we're leaving from Parlor. There she's gorgeous.
Ew, no.
Gorgeous. My next wife.
No. She's probably dead.
Henrietta. Is
Like, is
actually
Bruce a goddamn like engineer or something? I mean, Ash.
Yeah.
Like, he just.
S Smart's finest
Here
movie.
it comes.
Groovy.
Here we go.
Okay.
You just want to know.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear that's the best part of the whole movie. The rest of the movie's trash.
God.
That's
Well, I'm joking. It's not trash.
you remember
Why are you right here?
everything.
Put that fan off. It got cold outside, I think.
And it got cold in here.
Alexa, what's the temperature right now?
Right now, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, shit.
Tonight, expect a low of 35 degrees.
Thank you. It's dropped almost 20 degrees in the last like hour and a half.
Yeah.
What? What are you? What? Sit down. What are you doing?
So you think Bruce Campbell would have been a big star if he hadn't done these movies? If he had gotten the right gigs, or because he's got like leading man good looks, but it's also odd looks too. It's like cartoony looks.
I don't think he would have been. I don't think so.
When I've seen him play straight films, I don't know if it's because I know him as Ash. It just feels weird and awkward. I feel the same way about Robert Englund. When I see Robert Englund in regular movies playing a normal dude, it's like it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Bruce Campbell has to play a character, like a character for me. Like, hell, that was like the whole reason I watched Burn Notice when I was growing up, is because he was in it. I was like, yes.
Well, I loved Jack of All Trades. That's probably my second favorite thing he's done, other than Ash. That was a funny show. But I remember, like, he did that, like, Twister rip-off, or, like, Tornado TV movie to capitalize on Twister.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah. It's just a straight performance, and he's, like, the star of it.
He was in that show, Burn Notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plays Sam Max is his name.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
The main guy from Burn Notice.
It's a Blair Witch guy.
I still say I could see Bruce playing Sully. I think that's his name from the Uncharted games.
I was just thinking that. Because of the Burn Notice character.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I was just when you talked about him on there, I was like, you know what? He could have been Sully.
No, we got Mark Wahlberg.
How do you spell high?
That's terrible casting.
It just sounds weird.
How you doing, Nate? How's your mother?
So who's supposed to? who's casted to play Nathan Drake?
Tom Holland.
The director is Fright Night.
Yeah, right.
He's in the middle of
Spidey.
writing his new Fright Night, and he's gonna.
Seriously, the kid from Spider-Man is supposed to play him?
Yeah, I'm
Supposed
just.
to be a young-
I like
young
Tom Holland, but Tom Holland's never gonna be bigger than 5'1".
I don't like that casting at all.
Neither do I.
There was it was like a fan film fun video. I think Nathan Fillion did it as
Yes.
Nathan Drake.
Fucking perfect.
I mean, he's a little older now, but like had he had done that, 5-10 years ago, I could totally see it.
I love that short.
Yeah, Drake's not. The character's not that old, is he? Like when they
Yeah.
started.
I mean, the first game, I would say
I
he's
mean,
like
Nate-
in his late 30s, isn't he? Mid-late 30s?
Like Nathan Fillion is like older than me, and he's like 50 years old or something.
Yeah, he's probably too old for it now.
He's probably been too old for it.
But he's doing the rookie, and he's running all over the fucking place and jumping over shit.
I haven't watched that new movie Tom Holland's in on Netflix, but it looks good.
I haven't either.
I think he's surprised. I saw him in, was it The Impossible? Is that what it was? The movie he did. It's like number 2 on Netflix right now. I don't know why. Every once in a while, old movies all of a sudden pop up in their top 10. He was impressive in that. But of course, he was just a kid.
Not as impressive as this. God.
He's doing the Hulkster. Whoa!
Swallow your soul.
Sorry, sorry.
That fucking monkey. I don't know why they went with a monkey noise.
Everything they went with in this movie doesn't make sense. We should have his neck grow real long, look like an ostrich, and sound like a monkey.
I do love the stop. I do love the stop motion though. You guys were talking about it earlier. Like
Yeah. The hand looks really good.
it's obviously a dead art, but it's very effective in this movie. Heads, arms, legs. Goodbye.
Swallow this.
I love that.
As fire soul as I won't go nothing.
It's like the Black Knight or something. I'm invincible.
Yeah. That's the second Monty Python reference you made.
I'll bite your legs off.
Don't you think that Sam Raimi might have been influenced by the Monty Python?
Oh hell yeah!
Could you imagine if Ash got stuck in Monty Python medieval times?
Yeah, that would be
That would be great.
Hell to the king. Well,
I want to see him go against the Knights of Knee.
Yeah, the hell to the king. I didn't vote for you.
Then I can become king then.
Ash walks into town. Bring out your dead. Bring out your
Bring
dead.
out dead. She turned me into a newt. Got better.
Ash versus the bunny.
The bunny. Jesus Christ! I told you.
1, 2, 5. Teresa. 3.
Oh, it's the tree from Poltergeist.
See? Poltergeist again. Poltergeist, Evil Dead 2, Poltergeist 3. I hope Kane's in it.
I like the score for this scene.
Yeah.
Jesus loves the little children. All the children of the world. Hey guys, we're only $21 away from 2,000 on my Kickstarter. Get back quickly. Except for Seth and Keith, because you guys already did.
Oh, he turned into Mad Max.
It actually looks like some bird shit in his hair, really.
The-
I always thought that was kind of weird with definitely the poltergeist. Where's the gray streak come from? He seems like he was handling his own. It wasn't like that stressful of an adventure.
and him and Nancy had to match.
I love these set pieces. They're freaking crazy.
Yeah.
At least, Robbie got away. Ash can't even get away from a tree. Come on. I actually forgot she got stabbed in the back.
And the Monster Squad came out the same year and had the similar thing. Bye.
Is she a virgin?
Is she a virgin?
Version? Yes, she is.
Tanzi Ooms.
Is that Freddy's chest?
Been dorked.
That time didn't count.
That'd be a fun movie to commentate, but I don't know if you guys are like that much as I do.
Shit, I love that movie. I saw it, but like a preview of it. My mom won tickets on the radio. I started a Monster Club when I came home.
Wait, what movie?
Monster Squad.
Oh, I'd love to do commentary on
I was at a
Monster.
Monster Club when I got home. What movie? Come on.
I didn't hear anything. I'm watching
When-
the
There's
movie.
I was in a
so
Monster
many good-
Club.
Hey,
Yeah,
Get your
There's
head
a
out of
monster.
the hole. Okay.
I started a Monster Club after I saw the color purple.
Hey, Nathan, can you this is the
Yeah.
second request of a drawing that you're not going to get paid for. But can you draw what is it? Spider with human head for us?
Spider with human head.
Yeah.
A cat lady. What was that?
Cat lady.
That lady did look like a feline.
We call her Meow Mix.
Can you imagine someone kisses her at night?
They said that I'm now pronouncing your man and wife, and they were okay with it.
I know. Let's do Monster Squad. Jesus. You'll force me to buy the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I love Monster Squad. That's great. I prefer the Goonies because there seems to be a thing between the two of them.
Yeah. And that was the one thing Fred Decker, he didn't really know what he was getting up to because Goonies came out right at that time, but it was Monster Squad was too scary for kids, but not scary enough for adults. So
It was not scary for kids.
Everybody wants to call it a ripoff of it, but he was trying to make the Little Rascals.
You like Monster Squad? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Monster Squad. It's not too scary.
Yep. From the mouths of babes. It's not too scary.
Yeah, it's not even scary. There's no little bit of it scary.
Okay.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I wonder who that is.
Tis the Deadite.
It's like a Godzilla shot.
Boom.
It's totally Mad Max.
Sam Raimi.
Is that Sam right there?
Yeah.
The night he lifts up his helmet.
No, yeah, that is Sam Raimi. It would more than effective if you literally said, "What the fuck?"
I like hail, and then you get to Army of Darkness, and they're like, fuck him down a fuck.
All right, that's it. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, now we see his face.
Well, they said they didn't want to see my ugly face, so I
You're not
get rid of
ugly,
it.
guys.
So from now on, when we do a show, it's gonna be me like this. So that was a fun movie, guys. We should do Monster Squad. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Monster Squad's a good time.
Good time.
I have to. I would have to
Watch
buy
this
my,
would be a great commentating episode.
Yeah, I'd have to buy it too, so.
I don't know why we didn't say much for this one. Sorry, people out there. All right, I can take Evil Dead 2 out finally. Oh.
This was one of those episodes where we actually just watched the movie and
Monster Squad does have one of those badass Dracula's vicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was a little girl a bitch. He called a little girl a
I
bitch.
can't remember his last name.
We just like snapping on damn cops and killing them. Like,
Plus, it has one of the better Frankenstein monsters too. Here's what I have:
oh, the werewolf too, and all the
the
monsters
Gill
are
Man monster look
fucking
good.
great
Yeah.
in that movie. The mummy's creepy, and the Gill Man's awesome, and the werewolf's awesome.
Wolfman's got no.
So everybody who joined us, thank you for joining in and watching Evil Dead 2. We're gonna close out the day now. Friday or Thursday, we're doing a regular show, I do believe.
Yeah.
And and we're gonna be talking about the first 6 Friday the 13th movies, including the best one, Jason Lives. You just pointed it right at my crotch, weirdo.
So we're covering 6 movies on Thursday before Friday the 13th.
You know, we don't need to sit there and like get into Friday the 13th that much. There's not much to these movies. Let's be honest. We love Friday the 13th, but they're just kind of the repetition. That's the word I think of when I think of Friday the 13th.
Well, killed another person.
Yep,
Killed another guy.
We did
I wonder
watch. What were you gonna say?
No, just making fun of Friday the 13th.
I would have loved to be in the theater when they were like counting along when somebody died. 2, you know, apparently that was happening. What are you doing?
American
This is why you can't be in here when I do these.
God bless America.
We're still on the air.
Anybody got any questions? I don't have
Hey.
to rush off. I don't have to rush off.
The 2 people watching, is there anything you want to ask?
2 people watching.
I think David Gill is still here. And the other
Gil
person I don't.
and Alex probably.
It shouldn't be any of us because we don't have to do that anymore.
2 people watching. Do I have to turn
Okay.
my hat sideways?
Everybody that's watching, please implore Nate to make the Gary Busey Freddy Krueger. There he is.
This is Gary Busey.
Based on the concept idea
Freddy
from
Krueger.
Silver Bullet. And then Spider with human head.
That's right. I'll get you, my pretty, and little soul too.
There you go. I could just take it all off the screen. Woo.
I am Gary Busey.
Anything anyone want to say? We got 3 people watching.
Hey, 3 people.
If you had, well, we had a lot of people watching earlier, but then I said I was like, I don't like Evil Dead 2, and they're like, oh, fuck that guy.
We had all the Evil Dead crew people.
Well, we
came
should
over and vote and fuck up your shit.
Yeah, but they won't watch Evil Dead.
And they wanted to watch Evil Dead, and you were like, "Oh, they're making fun of it. This ain't nice."
Well, that's why I barely said anything. I like Evil Dead. I like the first movie better. What's everybody's favorite?
This is my
Evil
favorite
Dead
one.
original for me.
Part 2 for me.
Although, I don't know. Yeah, I still like this one the most because I like this one because of the artistry that they tried all these old fashioned filmmaking techniques, with the miniatures and stop motion and the rear projection and
A lot
all
more
that
creative.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really cool, and it's just like the wackiest shit. I wonder how much of it was written in script and how much of it was like, hey, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and like how much like Mark Strostrom's and his crew are like, hey, let's do this. And that's a guy who doesn't get enough credit as Mark in the because you know like his stuff in like Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Jesse coming out of Freddy coming out of Jesse scene was all his baby, and that scene is still amazing to me. And this, you don't see his name come up enough.
Mm-hmm.
He was involved with a Phantasm movie, wasn't he? The second one, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's a phantasm.
The Phantasm.
Actually, that's one of Helena's favorites is Phantasm. How long is Phantasm? We should watch that.
Short commentary.
Did you hear her?
David Gill says the first two I like equally. Can't choose one over the other.
I want the first one to be a commentary.
I could agree with the first
Yeah.
two because they're both great and they're both very different, even though they're the same for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Commentary for what?
Commentary for
Hold on.
a commentary for the Tommy.
The tall
Are you
man.
gonna take over the commentary, Helena?
What does the tall man say?
Bye.
Boy.
Anyway,
What was the budget on the original Evil Dead?
it was shit. Wasn't it like $2,000? I'm gonna look. I don't know offhand.
That's what's really, really, really
I
impressive
know
about
Evil
that
Dead
movie.
2 had like a $3.5 billion or $1 million budget.
$350,000 is what it says.
Yeah, $3.5 billion.
$1 They were like really going for it. We're gonna give you $3 billion.
Evil Dead was
Like $300,000.
$350,000. Yeah.
It's like the budget of Halloween.
A little bit more.
Wasn't $350 for Halloween?
I think it was more around 300.
Okay.
That's insane.
Not really. I mean, Evil
Well,
Dead was possible.
They didn't have to pay for a Donald Pleasance either.
Yeah. Are we? But hey, listen. Are we talking about what about inflation? Just saying.
Yeah, it's what 2-3 years. Didn't they film Evil Dead in like 79, 80?
I think they filmed in '79. You know what's
Yeah.
funny is one of our horror fans one time I put it in an '80s bracket. They're like, well, it was filmed in '79. I was like, yeah, but it was released in the '80s, so it's an '80s movie. Nope, it's made in '79. It's a '79 movie. So like, I guess A Nightmare on Elm Street's an '83 movie. It's like, damn right. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Although I think Nightmare was filmed in
Hey, that guy knows.
yeah, that guy knows. Just because it was filmed in a year doesn't mean it's always release date. It's
Yeah.
like there's some movies that what was that New Mutants came out this year, but it was filmed in like 2017. So was it a 2017 movie? No. To 2020. It's when the movie's up for an Academy Award, like this fine movie should have won many Academy Awards, especially for effects.
You can't have that movie on your top 2018 list because it premiered at Cannes in 2017. I wasn't in Cannes, motherfucker. All right.
Yeah, I mean, how many people saw that? 25?
Yeah.
You had a very Trump voice when you said that.
I said Trump.
You could do this when you do that.
You could see it. I saw it at Cannes. I had the best seats. It was
It
the
was
best movie.
great.
They had the
The
best
best-
words.
I brought in the best popcorn. It had the best bud on it. It's gonna be great.
Well, so next, anyway, like I was saying, I don't want to get too far into that.
Yeah, we're cut that.
Yeah.
We don't have to
Um,
listen to that no more.
Well, according to the Secretary of State, they're getting ready for a second term. So, anyway, for Thursday, Friday the 13th, 1 through 6. I mean, you guys have seen them tons of times, so I really don't know that you need to go over them and rewatch everything.
I've got all kinds of information they don't know about.
Yeah. Just go watch Crystal Lake Memories. I mean,
I'm
that's
going to be asking all kinds of questions like why. I do like I watched it today. I watched 2 and 3 today, and still, I mean, I know I'm biased, but how are those more respected than Nightmare on Elm Street films? There's like no invention in them. There's nothing creative in them.
It's not respect. It's they're more fans. I think people like them better because they're fun. They're a lot of
They're
fun. I love them.
fun. They're fun, but so are,
I'm with you on the Nightmare. I love Nightmare. That's Nightmare is 1,000 times better than any Friday the 13th movie, in my opinion. You agree with me? That's you, yeah. Helena agrees. So, but Friday the 13th movies are fun, Splatterhouse type movies, kind of. You got an iconic horror figure of Jason Voorhees. Yeah. And some decent side characters. Who's your guys' favorite side character from Friday the 13th movies? No, I'm not talking about the final girl like Jenny or Megan or whoever. Like Demon. Who doesn't love Demon from Friday the 13th?
Oh my god.
Ooh, baby.
Ralph.
Ooh, baby.
You know the one I said?
Ralph's my guy.
What? Oh,
I don't know if I have one.
Damn enchiladas. Yeah.
I like the caretaker in 6.
Martin.
Does he think I'm a fart head?
Yeah.
I like Court.
Yeah, I've never driven a house before. This is great. Yeah.
Whatever these guys. I like the little kid in Jason. Little smart ass kid.
Well, everything about Jason was fantastic. Sheriff Lewis is great. Good death scene. CJ's really, I think he's an underrated Jason.
That one really does have the most colorful character supporting cast I could think of.
I would say it's close to 5 because 5 has some of the most colorful characters. You've got the 2 people that are always having sex. You got Junior and Ethel. You've got Reggie. You've got the stuttering guy. You got Joey who gets killed over a fucking chocolate bar. There's so many good characters. And Tommy is a psycho who just fights everybody and flips them on the tables and shit.
Yeah, I will give you part 5.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one with the kid from Biloxi Blues?
Yeah.
One?
Yeah, the 2 guys pulled over on the side of the road.
Yeah.
One gets a flare shoved in his mouth. Yeah, 5's way better than people think, in my opinion. I think 5's underrated.
I'm gonna bounce out, guys. I'm gonna catch up on Mando.
Okay.
Wait.
I love you all.
Tell me about the
Friday the 13th.
What do you want to tell him? What?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna spoil it for him.
I know. I'm sorry. I need to watch the new episode.
Which one? The last one? Because Helena wants me to spoil it for you.
The newest one. No.
George won't let me brush his hair. Spoil Mandalorian for him.
No.
If it's the last one, you're gonna love it. The newest, you're gonna love it.
It's a really, really good episode.
I loved it.
Really amazing work.
Stop it. I loved it. I love it. Anyway, I think we're just gonna sign off here. Anyway, we're gonna do Friday the 13th. When are we doing the second episode? See you, Jared. For Friday the 13th. Are we gonna do that Tuesday?
I guess so.
When are you guys going to do the commentary of the
Phantasm?
Phantasm? I don't know.
Do that one next.
I think Phantasm 3 would be a fun commentary.
I think any of them would be. I like all 5 of those movies pretty evenly.
Like all 5 of them?
The third one just has kind of a fun.
That's when Reggie really comes into his own, in my opinion, and he's the glue that holds the Phantasm series together. Everybody thinks it's Coleman or Angus. It's Reg.
Reggie. Yep.
Reggie. I'm gonna cosplay as Reggie one of these days.
Is that the guy with the ponytail?
Yeah, with the ponytail. Yeah, the Reg man. He's awesome.
You're gonna swoo women at the horror convention with your guitar.
It's just love.
I'm gonna try to find some girl to lick my head. What happens to Reggie in part 2? She's kind of like a demon thing or whatever. She tears part of her hair off. Anyway, you only watch the first one.
Good night to all our 1 fans.
You know that one where the gentleman,
Have a good evening. We'll see you on Thursday for some gripping conversation about the greatness that is Friday the 13th.
In a different world.
In a different world.